This is The Download from Sounds Profitable, your daily source for the essential news in the business of podcasting, brought to you by Spreaker from iHeart. I'm Gavin Gaddis, in for Tom Webster. Here's what you need to know for today, Wednesday, April 17th. Up first from Adam Bowie, the raw data from this year's iteration of Ofcom's podcast survey is now available, built from surveying a nationally representative pool of 1,857 people, including those who don't consume podcasts and regular listeners. According to the report, 50% of people in the UK have at least consumed a podcast once, and 25% regularly partake on at least a weekly basis. The biggest growth in regular podcast listeners happens on both sides of the age demographics, with UK audiences aged 18 to 24 increasing 20% year over year, and audiences 65 plus increasing 3%. Up next, US creator funding surges for first time in 2 years. This is from The Information. According to The Information's Creator Economy database, funding for US-based creator startups more than doubled over the first 3 months of 2024, reaching almost $341 million. Notable splashes include YouTube comedy group Dude Perfect's $100 million in growth capital and Pocket FM's $103 million in Series D funding. While we're not back at the $1.5 billion per quarter startup investment phenomenon that was 2021, venture capitalists are opening their checkbooks and voting confidence in creator-based startups, and as Pocket FM shows, that includes podcasting. Up next from Inside Audio Marketing, appetite for digital audio advertising on upswing, NAB panelists say. This week, the NAB, or National Association of Broadcasters, show in Las Vegas brought together audio pros to discuss the state of advertising. Triton Digital President and CEO John Rosso reports podcasting is leading the way in rates, with streaming in second place as it's packaged in by a lot of sellers. As Digiday notes, there is growth happening in advertising, even if it is tempered with a cautious optimism about various factors that might throw the industry a curveball later this year. And finally, Lower Street hosts Brand Podcast Summit giveaway. The April edition of the Brand Podcast Summit is set to feature over 30 speakers and focus on refining a brand's podcast strategy. The 2-day event kicks off April 24th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Event host Lower Street is currently throwing a giveaway where email registrants who sign up through a link provided in the show notes will be entered to win a $250 value ticket to the summit. As for the rest of the news, Jar Audio has kicked off their second annual pilot competition for women in podcasting. The winning pilot pitch will have their episode produced by Jar, with the creator retaining full rights to the IP. Lakefire has posted a roundup of Q1 2024 highlights and a future sneak peek for Q2. And Free Turn Limited's audio fiction series Cold Tapes brings a creative twist to whodunit podcasting. For just $5 GPB, listeners can get access to the entire series early and try solving the fictional murder for themselves. Correct solves are entered into a drawing for a £10,000 cash prize. Not a bad way to use marketing budget to jumpstart word of mouth. Be sure to check out all the links to every article mentioned right in your podcast listening app or at soundsprofitable.com, where you can also subscribe to the newsletter version. The Download is written and produced by Brian Barletta, myself, and Tom Webster. For Sounds Profitable, I'm Gavin Gaddis. Download us tomorrow.